Unseen is a photography exhibit focused on Palestinian families here locally in Colorado, engaging local photographers with these families to kind of help use art as a vehicle to engage the broader community. The goal of the exhibit is to kind of show the humanity of our Palestinian neighbors, seeing them in their own life, whether they're in living room, whether they're in the gym, whether they're on the street, and to see them deeper, understand their experience, where they came from, what their journey was.
We wanted to make sure that the Palestinian families had control of their narratives the entire part of the way. The photographers that were paired with the families had to meet and talk first before anyone even touched a camera. The goal really is to show all the different facets of humanity and to really bring nuance and depth to all of this discourse about what it means to be Palestinian today.
Most people either look at Palestinian as a threat or as a victim, and there is no room for the in-between. This exhibit kind of focused on that in-between, the humanity. Unseen is not just the name of the exhibit, is the reality that many Palestinians get to exist in. That says, "Ana arak hatarani," I see you, do you see me? And how can we change that so we can actually see them? What kind of challenges did Unseen face for 2 years?
The challenges this project faced, there was a lot.
Whenever you approach people with something that relates to Palestine, you're gonna get a wide range of reactions, and you're gonna get everything from, yeah, this sounds cool, but I don't know if we can pull this off. I don't know if people are ready, to, no, absolutely not. We're not touching this.
We were being questioned on our legitimacy as artists and having to prove why we deserve to be curators of this exhibit. We had to prove why our exhibit deserved this space in the first place.
Many challenges that involved Zionists who we had to deal with and who had to deal with us and who ultimately, luckily, decided to leave RedLine and the situation.
So we almost left RedLine. We almost tried to find other spaces. People from RedLine left. There's
because of the controversy of this show.
Absolutely, and so it's been a lot of back and forth
and
for
I
a couple
praise
of
y'all
years.
for keeping the strength and the resilience to keep going.
We have to tell our stories.
Yeah, the project took 2 years to come to be, and it took quite a long time to get RedLine initially on board. So there was a lot of negotiations to make sure that the project existed in the way that it was intended initially to exist.
For me, I feel like when people are pushing back on the things that I'm trying to do, it feels like I'm doing the right thing. When we felt like we were unwelcome, when we felt like people were trying to diminish our ideas, that was really when I felt like, no, there's something here that I need to see through, because we do deserve a seat at the table, and we do deserve to have our voices be heard, even when people don't want to listen.
We need to be fucking seen.
It really showed on our opening night, where we broke records of attendance, how much this was truly needed and how much this meant to tons of people, even outside of the Palestinian community. I think the final estimates were actually over 900 people, the record for the number of people in attendance at RedLine Gallery for any opening show, in its history. So many people from so many different communities were coming together to mourn, to connect, to bear witness, and ultimately to show support to each other.
Art means storytelling. Art means resistance in storytelling. Art means existence. Art means documentation of not just our stories and our culture and our history, but our beauty and our textures and our colors. And so I think art is communication. Art is just bearing yourself and putting yourself out there. And that's why our oppressors don't want us to create it. And that's why we fight with it and we fight for it?
This project expands beyond just the exhibit and the space that it currently is in. The project and the idea is this will continue to include more families on the website, collaborate with different artists and feature different artists' pieces that allow people to go by. I would like to see this same concept kind of happen in every city where artists work with local Palestinian families and share their stories.